What's up, people? Yeah, now we're back with some different news, and we're back with some transfer news that have been happening during the game week 2. And it looks like clubs aren't relenting, and they're going to hit this market like it's never been hit before. Yeah, so pardon for that grammar, but I'm gonna tell you some hot news. Chelsea, Liverpool drama, Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, and all the drama in the transfer market is happening, and it's being broadcasted right here as Chelsea transfers are happening quick and fast. I usually don't speak much about financial fair play, but I go out there and ask, really, why are Chelsea signing all these players after going out there last season and spending over 600 million pounds? How, really? They've spent like £1 billion in just 2 seasons, and it looks like they're entry relenting because Lavia Caicedo are in the door. They're now Blues. Michael Olise deal could have happened, but it collapsed because Roy Hodgson has just recently commented on it and has shed light that Michael Olise, the French international, will be extending his deal to 4 year on a 4 year contract, and yeah, that deal is the only one that hasn't materialized, and Chelsea will be definitely looking out for other signings on that position. And surely, guys, they're trying to sign a right winger. These guys have Noni Madueke on that side. They have like Raheem Sterling. They have Bearman out there, and they're still trying to sign Michael Olise. And I'm sure they'll be going out to sign another right winger. So look out for Kudus, who still hasn't gotten a team. However, he's been linked to strongly to West Ham, but we'll have to wait and see. They can still hijack him. Chelsea, they'll go out there and spend like 80 million on Mohamed Kudus, even though he's not worth that. And they'll still go out there and sign even Lionel Messi if they want to. Whatever they can do to get the hands on that trophy, they'll do it. So we'll have to wait and see. But so far, so good for Chelsea fans as they've just sealed the deal for Lavia from Southampton and Caicedo on a Premier League record signing transfer fee. Arsenal themselves will be looking to extend Martin Odegaard, their skipper, will be looking to extend his contract at the Emirates for the foreseeable future. So Arsenal fans surely are happy, and they'll be waiting to see how that will pan out. It is one of the priorities for Arsenal, as it has been reported that they want to seal and put him under contract for the foreseeable future so that he can concentrate on his football, and he'll definitely do wonders at this club. I hope and pray that Martin Odegaard surely wins many trophies and many accolades for himself. Recently, he has just been nominated for the Premier League. It's called the Premier League Player of the Year award. He's one of the nominees, and that is also a good show. So we'll have to wait and see how those awards also will pan out for him and the rest of the nominees. Manchester City transfers. Emerick Laporte to Al Nassr bid has been accepted, and the only thing that remains is on the player side. The guy has been linked to Arsenal to maybe supplement Arsenal's centre back issues. But looking closely, it looked like Manchester City don't want to sell any other players to their close rivals. As you have seen, Arsenal are now closest rivals to Manchester City when battling it out for the English Premier League. And so having just sold Zinchenko and Jesus to Arsenal, who are really quite injury prone, I don't know about it. So they also they don't want to sell more players to Arsenal. And that is surely, it's a good reason, because if you keep selling your good players, who you think aren't good enough for you to rival, surely kitakuramba. So anyway, Bernardo Silva could be signing a new deal by the end of next week. This has been reported by many journalists out there, and I think that's a good ad. Currently, Bernardo Silva is on the sidelines as he's being rehabilitated on an injury, but surely he's a good guy to add and to keep on your side. He has been linked to Barcelona moves and any other team, PSG, but I think Manchester City sealing him to a new contract and extending him will definitely materialize, and surely is a good player to have on your side. So the Manchester City hierarchy are also looking to replace who was it? Mares. So that's the right wing with Jeremy Doku being on their top interest and the list, and we'll have to wait and see if that will materialize. But looks like teams aren't relenting. They're still gonna flex in the transfer window, and until the transfer deadline comes, I think these guys are gonna be they're gonna be battling it out for different players, as we have seen Caicedo, the Liverpool and Chelsea. It's been a fracas and a half. I've never seen such drama, but it has finally been accomplished. So Jeremy Doku could be signing for Manchester City soon, as we saw just recently. Vardiol's signing took a while, but now it was done, and we'll be waiting to see if also the Jeremy Doku will be going to the end of the transfer window. Nottingham Forest are also one to watch out, as they have submitted a bid to sign Arsenal's left back, who is still just on the sidelines, not injured or whatever, but was on loan at Marseille for the better part of last season, and that is Nuno Tavares. Nuno Tavares is being linked to Nottingham Forest, and it looks like Nottingham Forest could. They have submitted a bid, which is a good sign, and I hope Arsenal really don't sell short, because it's been a trend that Arsenal buy really top players, and they buy on a hefty and really tough and stringent negotiations. But when they sell, it usually looks like Arsenal throwing away and not actually. But I wouldn't mind if Tavares is sold, but surely Arsenal should also look at their coffers and get something on their pockets. So negotiations are ongoing on players' side, but it looks like Arsenal and Nottingham Forest could be getting into an agreement. So we'll have to wait and see. But he's a great player. He's a good, young, talented player. So he'll be adding really good depth to Nottingham. So watch out for that, as Nottingham could be a here, as Nuno Tavares move to Nottingham could be a here we go soon. West Ham, as I was saying earlier, are quite linked to Mohamed Kudus of Ajax, and the player is has been noted to be happily linked to any Premier League move, and they could be happy to move to the Premier League. So if all goes well, the talks ongoing for Mohamed Kudus, as noted earlier, could materialize, and that only depends on Manchester City's interest in Lucas Paqueta, which has stalled for a while. And if Paqueta leaves for City, they'll be definitely going straight out there to replace that position and get Mohamed Kudus from Ajax. So that will be a good one. That's a good move for Mohamed Kudus to get into London, and this is another good club for a young player. And this manager, David Moyes, and he's just recently won the UEFA Conference League. So surely, who doesn't want to go there for any talented player from outside English Premier League? Manchester United themselves have a lot going on with many dramas, but I'll only stick to the transfer news that is going on. With Maguire deal just recently collapsed as he was heavily linked to be going to West Ham, and it looked like there was gonna be an end of year party for the Manchester United fans because of this guy's move to West Ham, but no, it's not gonna happen. Maguire deal to leave collapsed, so leaving the position closed, and they just wanted to sign Pavard from Bayern Munich, who is heavily linked to leaving Bayern soon. Hasn't played a lot under the new manager Tuchel, and he'll be looking to go and give his services to a different team. Inter Milan are surely linked with Pavard, Manchester United, and just recently with Timber's injury, Arsenal's Jurien Timber's injury. Also, Mikel Arteta has been quoted saying they are not done with the transfer market, and surely they'll be wanting to go out there and flex and get someone great or some good talented player who can add to the depth of the team as we await for the recuperating Jurien Timber. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if that will materialize. Could Arsenal really go for Pavard? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Anything can happen in football. Liverpool, that's the team that I wanted to talk about a lot, who missed out on Caicedo. They were heavily linked. Jurgen Klopp came out on a press conference and surely he gave like a here we go, we have done this bid for Caicedo, and FSG are signing him. But oh no, Caicedo was relentless on his move to Chelsea, and he really wanted to join the blue side, which he has successfully done. But Liverpool have gone out there and they've gotten their guy. Wataru Endo has joined Liverpool from Stuttgart. I don't know much about the guy, but it has happened quickly. And just recently, he has undergone his medicals, and he's a Liverpool player. So the Liverpool midfield is surely new enough because we have Zoboslai, we have the likes of McAllister, and now Wataru Endo, who looks like a Japanese international, and he'll be playing out and fighting for his position at Liverpool. So it's a here we go for Wataru Endo to Liverpool from Stuttgart. So watch out for the guy. Don't just look at his name and whatever. Watch what he plays. So I'll just have to finish with the recently announced Player of the Year and the Young Player of the Year awards, which will be announced on the 30th of August or 29th. There with Bukayo, Odegaard, the likes of Erling Haaland, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, and even many other players are on the list to win the Player of the Year award. But surely, I think Erling Haaland could be winning that. Even I think favorites, surely, after winning the treble, the favorites are usually the team that has won the EPL, and now on to just adding the Premier League, the Champions League, and even the FA. Surely a Manchester City player will be winning the Player of the Year, and deservedly so. So the likes of Odegaard, Martin Odegaard, the likes of Bukayo Saka being on the list of those players surely is a positive and a bright star for Arsenal, as they'll be looking to add on to that and even materialize. That could be happening maybe this season for Young Player of the Year awards. But we'll have to wait and see. And also, the Young Player of the Year has Bukayo Saka and Martinelli on the list alongside Erling Haaland. So we'll have to wait and see I don't know how that if that requires voting, but surely I'll vote for my players. However, I know Erling Haaland really took the English Premier League with a storm, and he did his bits well, deservedly so. And he started his campaign this season on a high with 2 goals already in the English Premier League. So guys, up to that point, I'd have to bid you a farewell, and I'll see you on the next one. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this video. And watch out for my FPL team, as I'll be discussing that, insights, providing insights, and whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Adios.